Do you wonder about adults who still suck their fingers or struggle with decision-making? Some folks can't help but dwell on minor mistakes, even amid praise. These are fixations, remnants from earlier developmental stages. Join us in the world of psychology as we explore fixations. 5 proven solutions. Fixation, a concept from Freudian psychology, refers to becoming stuck or arrested at a particular stage of psychosocial development. Resolving fixation involves addressing the issues or conflicts associated with that stage. Here are 5 ways to resolve fixation in psychosocial development. There are 8 stages of psychosocial development. By which one can be fixated? Before digging deep to how to resolve, let us quickly examine the stages vis-a-vis the fixation and resolution of each stage. Stage 1. Trust versus mistrust. This stage is infancy from 0 to 1 year. Infants learn to trust or mistrust their caregivers based on the consistency and reliability of care they receive. Trust is established when needs are consistently met, fostering a sense of security and confidence. A baby is born into a nurturing environment where their needs for food, comfort, and affection are consistently met. As a result, the infant develops a sense of trust and feels secure in the world. This is normal development. The abnormal development, otherwise known as fixation, is when an infant experiences neglect or inconsistent care, leading to mistrust and insecurity. This mistrust can manifest as clinginess, anxiety, or difficulty forming healthy relationships later in life. The success key is building trust. To avoid fixation in this stage, provide consistent and loving care to infants. Establish a secure attachment with caregivers, ensuring that the child feels safe and loved. Stage 2. Autonomy versus shame and doubt. This stage is early childhood. 1 to 3 years. Toddlers begin to assert their independence and autonomy by making choices and exploring their environment. Success leads to feelings of self-control and independence, while failure may result in shame and self-doubt. A toddler is encouraged to explore their environment, make choices within limits, and assert their independence. They gain confidence in their abilities and develop a sense of autonomy. This is normal development. A child is fixated when his or her attempts at independence are met with harsh criticism or excessive control. This can lead to feelings of shame and self-doubt, hindering their self-esteem and decision-making abilities. The success key is developing independence. To avoid this, encourage children to explore and make choices within safe boundaries. Offer praise and support for their efforts, fostering a sense of autonomy. Stage 3. Initiative versus guilt. This stage is preschool age. From 3 to 6 years. Preschoolers develop a sense of initiative by actively engaging in play and pursuing their interests. Positive experiences encourage a sense of purpose and ambition, while guilt arises from overly restrictive or critical environments. A preschooler is encouraged to pursue their interests and express their creativity. They feel a sense of initiative and the willingness to take on new challenges. This is for normal development. A child can be fixated when such a child is consistently criticized for their curiosity or punished for taking initiative. This can result in feelings of guilt and hesitation to explore new experiences. The success key in this stage is encouraging exploration. To avoid fixation at this stage, allow children to pursue interests and initiatives. Provide guidance without stifling their creativity, helping them develop a sense of purpose. They will spoil gadgets, let them, for it is in that their creativities develop. Stage 4. Industry versus inferiority. It is elementary school stage. 6 to 12 years. Children in this stage focus on acquiring new skills and competencies through education and social interactions. Success leads to a sense of industry and competence, while failure results in feelings of inferiority. For normal development, a child receives encouragement and support for their academic and extracurricular achievements. They develop a sense of competence and self-worth. There will be fixation if a child faces constant comparison and criticism, leading to feelings of inferiority and low self-esteem. They may become overly competitive or avoid challenging tasks. The success key for this stage is building competence. To avoid fixation, support children in acquiring new skills and competencies. Encourage them to take on challenges and recognize their achievements. Stage 5. Identity versus role confusion. This stage is for adolescents, 12 to 18 years. Adolescents explore their personal identity, values, and beliefs, seeking to establish a clear sense of self. Success results in a coherent identity, while role confusion arises from an inability to define oneself. An adolescent explores their interests, values, and future goals. They successfully form a clear sense of identity, understanding who they are and what they stand for. This is when normal development is attained. When there is fixation, an adolescent struggles with identity confusion, unable to define their values or aspiration. They may experience role confusion, uncertainty about their place in the world, and may be susceptible to peer pressure. The key success for this stage is forming identity. To ensure there is no fixation, encourage adolescents to explore their interests, values, and beliefs. Provide a supportive environment for self-discovery and identity formation. Stage 6. Intimacy versus isolation. This stage is young adulthood stage. 18 to 40 years, young adults seek meaningful relationships and intimacy with others. Successful resolution leads to the capacity for deep, trusting relationships, while isolation results from difficulties forming such connections. For normal development, a young adult forms healthy, meaningful relationships with others. They experience intimacy, trust, and emotional connection. It is fixation when a young adult avoids close relationships or repeatedly experiences failed relationships, leading to feelings of isolation and emotional detachment. The success key here is establishing relationships. To help in this stage, foster healthy relationships and connections. Encourage young adults to build intimate, trusting relationships while maintaining their individual identities. While appreciating you for the time to watch this informative masterpiece, kindly encourage us by clicking on the red button below and the bell. Stage 7. Generativity versus stagnation. This stage is for middle adulthood. 40 to 65 years, middle-aged individuals strive to contribute to society, nurture the next generation, and leave a positive legacy. Generativity involves meaningful contribution, while stagnation results from self-centeredness and a lack of purpose. For normal development, a middle-aged individual actively contributes to their community, family, or career, experiencing a sense of fulfillment and generativity, looking for opportunities to give out rather than gathering again or stealing from society in form of embezzlement. It is fixation when a middle-aged person becomes self-absorbed, failing to contribute meaningfully to society or nurture the next generation. This can lead to stagnation and a sense of purposelessness. The key point for this stage is contributing to society. How to resolve supports individuals in finding ways to contribute to the well-being of others, and society encourage them to mentor, teach, or engage in meaningful work. The last stage, Stage 8, Integrity versus Despair. For late adulthood, 65 years and above, in late adulthood, individuals reflect on their life experiences and come to terms with their mortality. Integrity arises from acceptance, wisdom, and a sense of fulfillment, while despair stems from regret and hopelessness. An elderly person reflects on their life with a sense of acceptance, wisdom, and integrity. They find meaning in their experiences and accept the reality of aging. This is for normal development. For fixation, an elderly individual experiences regret, bitterness, and despair about their life choices. They may struggle with acceptance, leading to feelings of hopelessness and dissatisfaction. The key success here is achieving wisdom. To avoid fixation, help individuals reflect on their life experiences, find meaning in their journey, and accept the inevitability of aging and mortality. Encourage a sense of fulfillment and wisdom. Having examined the stages of development we have, any fixation can be addressed even in any of these stages with these 5 strategies. Number 1. Self-reflection and awareness. Becoming aware of your fixation is the first step to resolving it. Self-reflection, therapy, or counseling can help you recognize patterns of behavior or emotional responses that may indicate fixation. Understanding the underlying issues is crucial. Number 2. Seek professional help. Psychosocial fixations often require professional intervention. A licensed therapist or counselor can provide guidance and support in identifying and addressing the unresolved conflicts associated with a specific developmental stage. Therapy modalities like psychoanalysis or cognitive behavioral therapy (CBT) can be effective. Number 3. Explore unresolved issues. Fixations often stem from unresolved conflicts or traumas from the past. Engaging in therapeutic techniques like talk therapy, regression therapy, or art therapy can help individuals explore and process these unresolved issues, facilitating healing and growth. Number 4. Develop coping strategies. Individuals may develop coping mechanisms or defense mechanisms to manage unresolved conflicts. Identifying these coping strategies and working on healthier alternatives can be a crucial step in resolving fixation. This may involve learning new ways to manage stress, anxiety, or emotional triggers. Number 5. Embrace change and adaptation. Psychosocial development is a lifelong process. Resolving fixation often requires a willingness to adapt and change. This may involve learning new skills, adjusting one's perspective, and developing a greater capacity for empathy and understanding. In conclusion, understanding and navigating the complex terrain of psychosocial development is a valuable key to self-discovery and personal growth. Erik Erikson's theory sheds light on the dynamic challenges and opportunities we face throughout our lives. By recognizing and addressing these stages and their associated conflicts, we gain insight into our past, present, and future, empowering us to make informed choices and foster positive relationships. Remember that psychosocial development is a lifelong journey, and no 2 paths are identical. The resolutions to these stages are not absolute, but provide a framework for personal growth and self-awareness. Embracing these insights can lead to a deeper understanding of ourselves and those around us, fostering empathy and compassion. Whether you're exploring your own journey or assisting others on their paths, the wisdom gained from Erikson's psychosocial theory can be a guiding light on the voyage of self-discovery and human connection. If you found this video valuable, please show your support by hitting the like and subscription buttons, leaving a comment, and sharing it with others, especially teenagers. This will help raise awareness about these fixations and how to mitigate them. Once again, kindly hit the subscription button with the bell so that you can get alert for more of our educative and impacting publications. Till next edition, keep fit mentally, physically and spiritually. Thank you for watching.